Okay, so we're having this tonight. What did you do with the turnip? Oh, it was rutabaga that we had, because we had it mashed last night. So groceries are got today, and wait, you got everything that's here?
And I used spinach instead of kale. Spinach
instead of kale. Aw, poor kale. And you use lentils?
Yep.
No slivered almonds though. But bouillon cube, yeah, we still have those, the vegetable. So this is vegan, and it's from Globally Local. They have restaurants now, but when I lived in St. Thomas, they had this food kit that they would deliver. That's where my favorite lemon pasta thing comes from. And so they would provide all the exact quantities and the food, and then he cook it, and it would always be. Most of them were great. There were only a few that were like meh, right? Mm-hmm. And this is one where
I'm sure they would have gotten better if I'd done them more than once.
No, I mean, like, some of them probably weren't. I don't know. I didn't like some, but most of them were great. So this is what the insides of the
and that's the top
shepherd's pie. Portobello mushrooms became one of my favorite things when I went vegan back then. And
there's the topping.
And this is the topping. So that's your potato. Yellow potatoes, sweet potatoes. What else is it?
50-50 potato and potato.
Potato and potato.
And
so,
olive oil and salt.
And then in the end it'll be mixed together. We haven't eaten that kind of good food in a while, eh? It's been lemon pasta, which is the treat. That's been the treat, and ramen or noodles and tomato. Cause, hey, can we show the ramen? It's actually good ramen.
Yeah, it is good ramen.
But it's just the fact that just eating the ramen.
It's the one people recommend on ramen forums.
Ooh, there's forms for. Of course, there's forms for ramen. So that's the ramen that we generally have had. He has his as a soup. I like mine as noodles.
Stir-fry noodles.
Yeah.
No egg, of course.
No egg for me, no. I had yesterday he was able to get some food and they gave him these buns, and they're really yummy. They're freaking delicious. And they're like not a no-name brand, but something. And I had some, and it says, this is where, like, it's frustrating for someone who doesn't want to have dairy, and my reason was ethics and health and all that, but then it also became really big time health, because I unfortunately have a reaction that's sort of inflammation of a kind. Anyway, this may contain milk, eggs. Soy is not a problem for me, but milk or eggs. And my feeling after having them is that the may contain, oh, look at that, the Lysol right here, is big time. Just saying. It's the only thing I've had recently that's questionable as far as have I had dairy, and this would be the only thing. Yeah, I just wanted to say that for those who are trying to but yeah, this smells really good. Now, the shepherd's pie I had when I was a kid, my dad was big on making shepherd's pie. It was potato, like your yellow mashed potatoes or PEI Island. Do you remember those? Just the bags of potatoes. They were much more popular. I mean, there's food shortages going on everywhere, so a lot of things different. And then ground beef. We'd have ground beef that, and then my dad would put canned corn, and what else did he put in there? I don't know. Maybe peas. I don't even remember.
Corn and peas are popular.
When we were a kid. Yeah, and then on the top I'd have ketchup when I'd eat it, because when I was a kid I had ketchup on everything.
What's
your shepherd's pie?
And they paid for dinner for everybody. They had a caterer come in, and they brought in like 15 massive serving trays full of shepherd's pie. Too much for the entire facility to eat. I brought an entire serving tray home. And
wow. Don't say where it was.
I was living away for that time frame, and I brought it and kept it in the fridge.
Oh, okay. Was it similar to what I was describing?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think it's like a local thing.
I was reheating it for like a month.
So potato and ground beef in the yeah, that's what my dad used to make. I mean, I haven't had ground beef in years, and I don't want it. And this actually is very delicious and very filling. Are you about to mix? I'm not gonna get any.
Putting the topping on.
Okay, just a second. I remember it being like inside and like for my dad's. I think it was like all around, and then like it was like creme brulee cracking the top. I don't know why I remember it that way. I don't think the way my dad made it had it like that way. I think he like had the potatoes in the bottom, then the filling was in the middle, and yeah.
I've got too much potato. Oh well, leftovers.
That's okay. The leftovers are always so good with these types of recipes too, because the seasonings just sort of pop out even more. I'm trying not to show you how dirty the kitchen is. It's embarrassing. That Toronto life isn't as fancy smooth as fancy clean, but look at how much. Like, that's a hearty meal. It's too bad it's so hot out today all of a sudden. It's a weird autumn. It's like 19 or 20 degrees, which is what, I don't know the thing. And then it's just really freaking hot. It's humid, stupid hot. But we're having the hearty meal now, probably because we're having the actual vegetables now. And this is pretty epic, so. So showing you how it's done. And then it's like a delicious vegetable-filled meal. I mean, like carrots, celery, onions, potatoes, lentils, portobello mushrooms, garlic, no kale but spinach this time. You got your flour and your bouillon cube. I wonder if you used rosemary and thyme.
Yep.
You did? You used the rosemary and thyme? Wow. Went full out. So yeah. So they don't do this anymore. But and they canceled with like no notice. As soon as they did the vegan Big Mac kind of recipe. Here they are right here. I'm gonna show you guys them. As soon as they did the vegan Big Mac recipe, they realized, oh shit, we really do have something here. And I think they just went with their restaurant idea, which I would totally go to if I had money to go to their restaurant. I would definitely support them because they have one here in Toronto. Whoops. Yeah, some of these were amazing, and some of them I didn't. Yeah. My favorites are. You know, I still wonder why we don't do the roasted red pepper pasta the way we do lemon pasta. I guess it's like habit, you know? There you go. So there are fruit and vegetables in the fridge. There's some potato, broccoli, which we use in lemon pasta a lot. Grapes. I used to be spoiled and have them already pre-washed in cups, but getting this and hoping to wash them and put them in something so that you eat them quick and not, like, they don't go bad. Like, we had carrots that went bad, and I don't want that. I don't want anything to go to waste. Oh, there's the lemons. Yeah, so the lemon is important. Potato, because we put lemon in the tea. This is what we were given the other day before we could get groceries. And the carrots are already bought. And the celery, like, I'm like, we have to chop up the celery, some of the celery and some of the carrots so that nothing goes to waste. Onions are always used. This is the leftovers from that shepherd's pie, vegan shepherd's pie, lentils and celery and this was from the food place the other day, and they had, he said I didn't do dairy or meat, and they had 2 things of margarine, and it's the most expensive ones as far as the size, and free. Now this is dairy for him. And he's got milk. That's from the other day. The chocolate almond beverage we got today, because today was payday. My payday. So these we got for the coffee. This came the other day because when he said I don't have dairy, so that's useful. And this is, it's like having cheddar cheese. It really is a good product. If you're scared of, I don't know why people are so afraid of indoctrination, but if you want to try like non-dairy cheese, to give it a try, and you'll be surprised, you won't have that aftertaste. And for me, I don't get cysts, so so the fridge looks, and this was a spoiling for me today as well, getting to have garden salad prepared. This is lemon. I don't want it to go to waste, so I'm like, whatever, if I put it on the top shelf, he's more likely to see it. The lemon will be for more tea. That's what's in the picture. So it's a full fridge for us, considering these are the condiments in case some jam's going bad. His mayo, I think we're out of my mayo. Yeah, this mustard's empty too. I hate, is that a guy thing where you guys just put empty containers back in the fridge? Like, is that a thing? Why? You know what I mean? Why? Like, is this relish empty? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we'll make sure we'll use it, but it's gonna be a guy thing. It's too bad, because we're going to have, oh, the fridge yells at you. We're gonna have, I put it back in just because the one thing we have in the freezer, I wonder if there's enough for that. The soy burgers, because you got buns the other day. We could put, today we got that, we got spinach, so we have regular spinach, we have frozen spinach, and some cheap frozen vegetables, because, like, you know, like I said, I was starving for fruit and vegetables. Coffee, because I'm still, but it's not the kind I like, as he knows. But what can you do? You can't. I shouldn't have coffee with anxiety. This is the other food cupboard. What we are living on is elbow noodles, tomato, and the ramen. And that was sustaining us, but it's not really. I think that ramen is why I've been able to retain so much fat. That and stress. I don't understand. I can't figure it out. Anyway, this is like an old, I know this vlog is very heavy with food. This is an old comfort food of mine. Because it was the only thing I was taught really how to cook when I was living with my mom and stepdad for a brief time when I was in grade 6. My mom taught me how to have noodle and tomato, and I've taught that to like at least 1 or 2 other friends in my life, and they found it comforting too. There's a certain way you have it, and it's very simple, you know, the noodles and then the tomato, and then you put the tomato on top after. Anyway, so my favorite tomato to have with that is the garlic and olive oil. These are still, we haven't, it's like we're saving these as a treat. He got peanut butter. I think he bought this today actually, because these beans were from the other day that were free. We ate one, this is how we were. We had those buns that I showed you that I have a reaction to with the maple beans. It's actually really good. Was it maple or tomato? I don't even remember. But I know maple beans are really good. Maybe one can was tomato because it seemed more tomatoey. But I know the maple style is actually really good. Maple syrup, Canada, it's a heavy. Now this is the nutritional yeast, which sounds not very yummy at all. And it's kind of, this is the thing that when I went vegan, which I'm not fully vegan right now because I've had obviously something that had dairy in it. But when I did go vegan years ago, this was the biggest prize for me. Nutritional yeast It's like what you'd use for Parmesan cheese, except it's surprisingly so much better. Like, and it's so great. It's so great. It saved me before the day of block cheese, you know, became an option. What noodle is that? Oh, that's all Elba macaroni. He got Ritz cheese crackers for himself. The lentils they put in the recipe. We have still lots of ramen left because I just couldn't have any more for a while. I just stopped. Triscuits. Oh, I was like, there's sure a lot of... There's another thing of the ramen. It is good though. It is good. Triscuits for me, but there's some that have dairy in them, so you gotta be careful when you're picking them out. And my worry is that I will, and these are cheap at one of the stores. My worry is that I'll choke on the, there's like little fibers and they tend to like get stuck in my throat. I don't know why. I don't want to mama cass it, but it does concern me, and there have been a few times where I'm like, oh gosh, I'm gonna die like that. We still have, what's this? Oh, she was given oatmeal, so instant oatmeal, which I think I should stop being a baby and I should have some. Is this dairy free? Because I have to be careful now that I've got may contain no, I think this is good, so I'm gonna have that sometime. These are for him alone. We don't have a microwave. I always get rid of microwaves. I know he'd probably have a lot of processed stuff if we had microwaves, but we don't have a microwave here, so I think he said he can do this in the pan, but it's just for him because it's like, I think we got meat flavors in it and whatever, and so that's for him still. And because we still drink our feet about oatmeal, these are packages we've had left for a bit. There might be a couple packages of shake and bake, which was good for tofu, which we have none of. We've been tofu-less for a while now, either because they haven't had it at the store, plus we haven't had the money. But yeah, this is a really intimate look at the food we have. Some of it thanks to the kindness of people, and the most important food is this. For the cats, they have to stay fed. When I was here on my own, I would have 3 bags of this on top of the fridge. 1, 2, 3. Because it's kind of like toilet paper for me. I don't want to run out of the most important things for my babies, for my cats. I don't call them my babies. They're my, what do I call them? Cats. They're not babies. But they're beings that require sustenance, and I don't want them stressed out just because, you know. So aside from rent being first, food and kitty litter are number 1, and toilet paper for, you know, gotta cover my ass, right? As for how I did with the budget thing, I didn't do good at all as far as I just moved the chair, that's what that sound was. I didn't do good at all in that I still have not planned out the whole month. I didn't even look at this today. I basically am gonna do a week by week. Like, thankfully I'd already had this week pre-written down. So, you know, I've been doing this for a bit. But, and I'm gonna use the example of the last month, September, of the amounts to set aside toward rent and the amount to save for having food money at the end of the month. And yeah, so that was his first time having to, yesterday, go somewhere. For me, it's not my first time having to humble myself, but for him, and it did turn out better than he had thought, and I know that's not a good feeling, especially if you work, you have a full-time job, and you're like, what the fuck? Why do I have to do this? But realities, right? And he's too skinny, so it was more like my concern for him. I'm good. I mean, I just craved fruit and vegetables, and they gave us one vegetable. So, but what they gave helped for there to be more vegetables in the fridge today. So I'm thankful. It all, and of course, first thought is, when can we give back? When can we do the same thing? Anyway. So October started. I've kept track of what he spent at each grocery store. Tenant insurance came out today. My pay I wrote down. Then I wrote down what he spent at Metro, what he spent at No Frills, and then it's until tomorrow that I have to wait to see his bank account take the loan out, what that he has, so the payment out. So that'll show tomorrow. And then I can write it down in the book. And as for the, all the things for the, oh geez, I didn't even, as for all the things that will come out, where is it even? Sorry, as for all the things that will come out, before the next pay, I have to keep an eye on that. A lot of it will come out in the next few days or whatever, and then I just hit a button on my computer. So yeah, that's the 10:59 alarm. That means writing. I've got to write. I've got to write my words. I don't know what I'll write about. I never know what I'm gonna write about. So yesterday, my vlog from yesterday posted really late, in the morning. It wasn't even done processing when I got up. So it's really, and it was really long. So I'm not doing that again today. I'm not gonna stand here in this square of space in my dirty book nook and talk to the camera today. Oh, I got a treat. I didn't get it because I didn't go outside. He got me a candle. I think it's from the dollar store, or maybe it's from No Frills, and it's a pumpkin pie candle. Because I had this thing where I was telling him to get us these candles, these little candles, once every week. I just started this habit. I'm like, there's these dollar store candles. I don't go to the dollar store, but he does. And he went, I think this is where he got these ones, the Betty Crocker ones. And he got us a candle. I was like, you know what? We're going through such a hard time, and it's coming up to fall. He gets seasonal affective, and I would like candles. I'm like, we should spare. We can't get anything for ourselves, really. So can we get a dollar store candle every pay? It'd be like a nice. It's just one thing during this time that's like tough to keep us going, if that makes any sense. So he's got some, and I'm not through the other candle I still have on my shelf. And then yeah, he must have, because he's not burning his candles as often as I burn candles, he must have thought that getting me a big one would be a good idea. As long as I let it burn longer than I usually do, when I burn the candles and blow them out too soon, I end up like wasting, it ends up messing up the candle. But yeah, other goals today, did not read a word. I ended up sleeping during the day because of the cysts that I have from that delicious bread. And yes, I know what it's specifically from because my food is so strict for a while now that anything that, you know, anyway, I know what I react to. And but still I still had one, and my body is, well, anyway. So I was drained. I was so drained. You know, I've been exhausted for a while, but that made me have to sleep like during the day. And I had more vivid dreams that I wish I had recorded. Look at that pulse. Oh, that would be the cap to this, and that would mean that cat got on the counter and caught the cap. Yeah, I'm on this like wood chair. So yeah, you got yourself a toy. Yeah? Yeah, Chai? Was it fun? Yeah? Thanks for helping me to know that you know, they have toys, but cats are like, they'll take other stuff and they'll just play with it, and then I don't know why, like they know that it's something they shouldn't have, and they'll take it, they'll play with it, and then you take it away and you feel bad, even though they know better. They know it's not one of their toys. Anyway, yeah, so didn't start the dream journal yet, just slept and then got up. Haven't started the book sorting yet. Watched some videos. Tried to play the video game, but the connection kept dropping all the time. Like, I mean, as in, not the connection, but as in I kept dropping out of lobbies all the time. So I was like, yeah, it's fine. Our internet's good. It's not our internet. It's the building, perhaps, or just like a connection in between Rockstar and us and I don't know. The rest of my internet worked fine. It's a PlayStation thing. I don't know what it is. It's fine though. I really didn't want to play today anyway. I guess I really didn't. I'm just not feeling well. I am wasting time that I need to type. So, Procrastinators Anonymous. My nails are still long, surprisingly, but I'm really, like, one of them needed, like, a little bit of it got a little jaded, so I'm really close to having to cut them, and I haven't done any of the tapping of books that I had said I would do, so yeah. Yesterday's vlog was too heavy to follow up. See, I'm so tired. I mean, how do you be that raw and then just go about your business? Like, it's, I don't know that, like, I can't just, I don't know, it was a lot last night to say, and then especially at the end, and then the next day what I'm supposed to, I guess that's probably why I never became an actual YouTuber as well. I couldn't just like make some heavy content and then just the next day be like, hi guys. I can't do that. I mean, I guess I'm still processing things. I don't know. Plus I feel very raw and out there, and that's a vulnerability, you know, and I realize that. And somebody commented like, keep making these or keep doing this or something, and I know that I've played the video game too much when I'm like, why do they want me to do that? Do they want me to like embarrass myself further? Do they want to get more info that they can use against me? Which is sounds so freaking paranoid and awful, but it's just because, I mean, toxic gaming culture is real, and a lot of people say a lot of terrible things on there, and you know, since I've put gaming content on my channel, there are people that, I mean, I've had this YouTube channel way longer than before I ever played a PlayStation. I mean, I used to play video games, Atari, etc. as a kid, but I mean, way before I ever put up all these gaming videos or got involved with PlayStation, hot ringing, and racing. I mean, I was living my life and being raw, open, or just sharing so much of my life on my YouTube channel. And I didn't even think of, I guess I didn't think of the fact that when people obviously find my channel, which is easy to do because it's connected to my Twitch, or I've shared it, my channel, or whatever. I mean, then I do something like Vlogtober and I put myself right in the front of everything again, as in, here I am, here's reasons to make fun of me. I mean, I'm gonna confess something. I have not plugged in headphones for the past several days. I don't even know, I think I have since the beginning of the month. I don't want to be over dramatic, but I think overall, I have not plugged in my headphones. I have not put on any sound. Sounds like people are racing on the highway. I have not put on any sound while playing the video game. Any communication is through the group chat. I can't hear if anybody's saying anything to me. I can't hear anything. Partly, I guess it's I don't want to put on headphones. The other one is that I'm watching stuff and distracting myself. And the other thing is that I guess I am afraid that people are, I mean, if people are talking about me, it's behind my back and not going to be in front of me. But even if, I guess I don't want to know some stuff. I don't want to know what they think of this attempt at vlogging, or I don't want to hear the truth that I should go for a walk. I'd like to. Actually, the temperature went up. Like it's unseasonably warm, so it's like there's a damp chill in the air, but there's also, it's too hot for a jacket, as you were saying, and it's like, it's not even quite sweater weather, and so it's a very odd time of, I don't know if I'll be out there. I don't know. Excuses of an agoraphobic recluse, I guess. I gotta get writing. It's 11:11 p.m. I mean, I know I can type my words within a half hour, but I really do have to get at it. I'm just procrastinating. To those who have been watching, though, thank you. I guess I should have ideas of what I would vlog for the day. I'm so tired. I cut the coffee back big time. I think, I had one coffee today, which is good. But I'm tired and I slept. Like, that's just tiring. I haven't even had my evening meds, so, I mean, probably gonna sleep a lot. My body needs a rest. I better type my words. Three times stunt races on GTA. I attempted it many times today and kept falling out of lobbies, or I'd start lobbies and nobody would really join. So, I mean, I don't know. I'd have to be in randoms, and I should just do it tomorrow or after this or something. I like the races. I guess I prefer Hot Ring more. I miss good Hot Ring playlists full of people. I miss that. But tomorrow's Friday night. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So, not flattering, is it? So this would be a night that I don't want to write because I'm tired. And I have no idea where to start. If I wasn't recording, I'd probably put on music. Like Philip Glass. So, yeah, I better get to typing. The fan is on because it's still too hot in here, and air stuff. My fingers are like, I don't know. $2012? Huh. Wow. To think that was a thing. 2012 existed. Now it's 2021. 12, 21. Just like that, all of a sudden. So it's 11:52 p.m. and it's the 7th, Thursday, October 7th, 2021. I finished my words. So I think I typed 900 words. I had one break. I talk about food, so it says I'm into eating. So that's done. 7-day streak, right? I can talk to you for a few more minutes before midnight. So I've posted it. It's public. 7 days, so like I should move that candle. Very lucky my hair didn't go in there. 7 days in a row of typing. 750 words or more. It is so. Anyway, I wrote about how I feel vulnerable about what I posted on the vlog yesterday, and that I don't know if it was a good idea to talk about stuff on my YouTube channel now when there's gaming videos and it's a different audience than just but I moved on from that because the fact is that my YouTube channel has existed for so much longer, and my archives show that I've shared more for a long time. So, and then I wrote about that bread, my reaction to that bread. Pay week, how I'm still not doing the budget yet, but I made sure everything was for today. He did the shopping and I did the make sure this much is in the bank account still, and and then I wrote about the food we had, and that's probably a clip at the beginning of the video. But then I talked about how I wish everybody had access to fruits and vegetables and clean water, and that it's kind of ridiculous that it's not I don't think I said it's ridiculous. I just said it's just not right that everyone doesn't have that. Yeah. So it's so natural for our bodies. We need water, we need clean water, we need fruit and vegetables, and my body loves that stuff. It makes such a difference, right away, as far as how anyway, rambling. 11:56 p.m. so I'm gonna shut up for the day. I yawned trying to make this earlier to type. I'm still going 7 days in for Vlogtober. Oh, I've got 4 minutes to be able to say there was a highlight to the day. It was watching Charlie Gould's live stream. She was reacting to Chantal, Foodie Beauty. And, I just like her insight into things and her opinions and the community. Her community and Life of a Free Spirits community, Callie's community, they're just I really like the communities that they have. I think they're really good. So I got a couple of screen caps of that too. So I just enjoyed participating in the dialogue as well. I like that it was a conversation. I think that's a really good YouTuber when you can, when they get conversation flowing and engagement. Wow, imagine that. I hope tomorrow I read, but it's a Friday. Friday reads. Oh, and I didn't read it all this week, did I? Maybe I should read tomorrow so that I have a video that I can make for Friday reads. I should have worked on that this week. I didn't even think of it till now. I want to participate in BookTube, so let's see if I can do that tomorrow. If I can get back into reading. Maybe I could do a reading vlog, like, I don't know. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. 11:58 p.m. Look at that. Oh, it's probably all blurry. Probably all blurry. Have a good night.